I joined Poly1, the plant I manage, about a year ago. First time on the Eastern Shore, never been here before that, and it's been a great experience. The welcome from WorWic, the welcome from the business community, from the elected officials, it's been spectacular. It shows how important business is to this community and how much we want to support it. You may not be familiar with Poly1. You might be familiar with some of our other previous names, Spartech, VPI, American Murex, Oxychemical, and Firestone. I think that's all of them. So, it's been a few different names over the past 40 years, but that's one of the things that we've had as a challenge. We've been here 40 years. I have employees that were there when the cornerstone was laid, and I have employees that were just joining the company 2-3 months ago. So I have a large diversity in experience, age, computer skills, and everything else. I came in as part of a turnaround, and when I came in, one of the things I started to realize was some of my team members, even my direct reports, didn't have the skill sets they needed to be able to compete in the modern business world. They weren't really good at Excel, they maybe weren't that great at email, but they knew how to run products, they knew how to make plastic, and they knew how to do the stuff that made our plant money. But to get to the next step, we needed to go a little further. I was pulling my hair out, what little I have left, on how do we get that training and how do I do it? I can't afford to go out and pay some third-party company $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 to do it. Thankfully, I ran into some people that told me WorWic has a great continuing education program. You should talk to them. I did. Ray, your prices are too low, by the way. I told him that before. But WorWic is great. We sat down, talked to some of the instructors, talked to some of the continuing education people, and helped understand what do we really need from this business, and what do we really need from WorWic to provide that training and education. Instead of just giving us some canned class, they really worked hard to make sure that they met the objectives of what my team needed to be able to do the job. So we had day one of class. I had 14 people going to class. I had 13 skeptics saying, oh, I've been through this kind of thing before, I'm gonna hate it. Afterwards, I grabbed everybody and said, well, what'd you think? Rave reviews. Everyone was thrilled with what they learned, what they were being taught, and what they were hearing every day. It was amazing. I've never seen such great reviews and such positive feedback about an instructor and about a training course. Even better than that, since then we've seen a notable decrease in quality claims because people are able to use our systems, pull data out of the systems, actually look at it in Excel and make some real decisions, and go back and fix stuff. That's what it takes to compete in the modern business world, especially in manufacturing. We have to be able to be better, faster, better quality, and everything else than our competitors. We're not going to win on price, but we're going to win on the rest of it. I've been so happy with the results from that first session that we're reaching out to WorWic for more. We want to have supervision training. We want to have further computer skills. I want everyone in my plant to have the skills that they feel they need to sit in my desk one of these days. And I want them to get those skill sets. I need that for my plant. To close up, the training and everything else we've seen, specifically from WorWic, and specifically the kind of things that we've had of really direct training focused on what we need as a business, has brought our workforce up to be the modern workforce that we need to be. We're not all the way there yet, but with a partner like WorWic, we'll certainly get there in the future.